Every morning, you wake up and trade the only thing you can never get back for a currency that is losing its value while you sleep. You think you are working for a
Invest with
paycheck.
confidence.
You think you are saving for a future. But the truth
percentage of
is
your
much
investment
darker
is
than
now
a simple
secure.
line item on your pay stub. There is a silent thief in the room with you right now. This thief does not need to break into your house because you invited them in through your bank account. They are not just taking your money, they are taking your life. Specifically, the hours you spent away from your family and the years you sacrificed to earn it. By the time you finish this video, you will understand exactly how the system is rigged to keep you running on a treadmill that never ends. You are about to see the invisible strings. Welcome to Milo Money. Think about your last paycheck. You saw the gross amount, and then you saw what actually hit your bank account. That gap is the tax you see. But the real theft is the tax you do not see. It is called inflation. Imagine you worked 40 hours this week and earned $2,000. If the government prints more money and the price of eggs and rent goes up by 10%, you did not just lose purchasing power. You effectively worked 4 hours for absolutely nothing. The average American now needs to earn over $75,000 just to maintain the same lifestyle that $30,000 bought a few decades ago. You are working harder and longer just to stand still. You feel like you are falling behind because you actually are. This is not a failure of your work ethic. It is a feature of a system that requires your time to be devalued so the gears keep turning. You are being taxed twice, once when you earn the money and once every single time you try to spend it. Here's what the top 1% understands that they do not teach in school. Wealthy people do not work for money. They acquire assets that work for them. The government knows this. That is why the tax code is written to reward people who own things and punish people who only provide labor. When a billionaire sees their stock portfolio go up by $10 million, they pay zero taxes on that gain until they sell. But when you get a 5% raise at your job, the government takes their cut immediately before you even touch it. The wealthy are playing a completely different game. They use debt as a tool to buy more time, while you use your time to pay off debt. They move their value into hard assets that inflation actually helps, while inflation destroys your savings account. The gap between the rich and everyone else is not just about greed, it's about a fundamental misunderstanding of what money actually is. Money is a battery for your human energy. Right now, your battery has a massive leak, and the institutions in power are the ones holding the bucket underneath. You need to stop being a victim of the clock and start becoming an owner of the system. Step 1 is asset migration. You must stop saving in a currency that is designed to melt. Move your surplus energy into assets that the government cannot print more of. This means stocks or real estate or even digital gold. Step 2 is understanding compound velocity. Small, consistent moves to protect your time today result in decades of freedom later. If you can save just 1 hour of your labor every week by investing it instead of spending it, you are buying back your future self. Step 3 is debt arbitrage. Stop using credit for things that lose value, like cars or clothes. Only use leverage to acquire things that grow. When you flip the script, you stop paying for the government's mistakes and start profiting from the way the world actually works. It sounds complicated, but it's really just about deciding that your time is worth more than a piece of paper. The system wants you tired and distracted because a tired person doesn't ask questions, they just keep working. Your challenge for this week is simple. Look at your last 3 purchases and calculate exactly how many hours of your life they cost you. If that number makes you feel sick, then you are finally paying attention. It is time to stop letting them steal your years. Next time, we are diving into the psychological trap of the middle-class lifestyle and why your house might actually be a liability. I am Milo. Stay wealthy.